Thanks for watching this episode of Today's Homeowner here on YouTube. And don't forget to leave us a like and a comment.
And you can share with a friend if you enjoy it, and subscribe so you're notified of new videos.
Thanks and enjoy the show. This week on Today's Homeowner, we're wrapping up a master bath renovation at my house. At least we better be, or my wife may have me looking for a new place to live.
Well, that looks really good.
We're right in the middle of a renovation of a master bathroom and closet in my own home. Even though I've remodeled hundreds of houses, every project has unique challenges. In this one, I'm trying to keep my wife happy while staying on a budget and on schedule. Fortunately, we were able to work out a plan that we all liked, and now Sharon and our designer Cheryl are busy choosing the materials that will finish it off.
Yeah, you might want to
And 28 inches width.
Yeah, that might be getting a little big. I mean, you know, let me just put it in perspective for you.
That's pretty big.
That's 28
that's
inches.
A nice, oh, that's 28?
That's 28.
Oh, well, yes.
Okay, and then if you're talking about, what was it?
Well, no.
30 something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
It's a big
that's just the
bathroom, but it's not that big.
Right, no.
Meanwhile, I'm wrangling my crew of carpenters and a dozen or so subcontractors to make the work happen. So far, I haven't lost my mind, and the work seems to be going pretty well, except for the discovery of a beam that had almost been completely eaten through by termites. I think I'll let you tell my wife. That led to more demolition than we planned. Eventually, we completed the new framing, wiring, and plumbing so we could finally put in the new drywall. Then we could focus on the really fun stuff. One of my favorite features is the V-groove wood we installed overhead to highlight the vaulted ceiling. Now we just have to figure out how to finish it off. So Mark, my foreman, and I are mocking up some options for a faux beam and some custom trim. Just cut this like just give me 3 1-foot pieces off of it. And we'll just mock something up there. And I'll tell you, I think I'll get one of these 1x8s and cut a piece off of it too,
Yeah, just
to
for
play.
a
Just to play
look.
with it a little bit. That's what I'm gonna want right here. I'm pretty sure it's feeling right.
Feeling good about it?
Yeah. You're talking about it being too big. It's hanging down too much, is what
That's
you're
what I
saying.
think. If we maybe rip this down to 3.5
Okay. Well,
tall,
okay. What about 1 inch?
take 1 inch off of it.
1 inch off of it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm good with that. You think it needs to be a 1/4 inch less?
We could take 1/4 off of it.
Maybe just rip the 1/4 down?
Yeah, that work. That might work. It don't need to be no bigger, that's for sure.
Yeah. Once the details have been worked out, Mark and Mike can get busy building the beam that'll cap off the wood ceiling. This will be important because we need a nice flat surface to mount the canopy for that chandelier that Sharon and Cheryl picked out. Now they've moved on to selecting tile.
This is one I also looked at.
I think that's got too much pink in it. Those got pink undertones.
that is pretty pink,
You know,
I guess, when you look
it's
at
got
it.
pink undertones. Yeah, but we need a little bit of gray. We do. We need just a little bit.
Well,
just a little bit. Like that's less gray than that. I think that has more brown in it. What about that one? Because that looks like it has less range of movement.
I really like that. I think I would be very happy with that. Now this is pretty.
This is exactly what I sent you.
Right.
But this is dated. Let's not do that.
See, I
No.
like that.
Just say no, Sharon.
It's a good thing that selection is taking a while because we have to get the cement backer board installed before we can install the tile anyway. The walls of the shower will also be getting tile, so there's more backer board to hang there as well, and it extends down over the flexible vinyl pan that covers the floor. The seams in the backer board are covered with fiberglass tape before the walls are coated with a waterproof sealant. To make water move to the center drain, the tile setter has to create a sloped mud bed over that vinyl pan using a slightly damp mix of Portland cement and sand. Right now, he can shape it exactly the way he wants, but once it dries, it'll create a solid foundation for the floor tiles in the shower. While the tile setter has been very busy in the shower, the painter has also been busy coating the rest of the walls.
Well, that looks really good. And the tile I picked out for that little accent wall, I think has some of that color in it, so that'll probably draw it out even more.
Oh, yeah.
While Michael finishes applying the officially approved first coat of paint, let's check in with Joe for this week's simple solution.
Over the years, we have shown several ways to use a 5-gallon bucket. Here's another one. It's called a cut bucket. It's simply a 5-gallon bucket in which I cut 2 V-grooves about 3 inches wide, 2.5 inches deep across from one another. And then on the opposite side of the bucket, I cut 2 squared off notches. The V-grooves are perfect for cutting any round stock, plastic, pipe, wooden dowels, in a wide variety of diameters, from large to small. Here's a piece of copper tubing. Then the squared off notches, which are only about 3.5 inches wide, 3/4 inches deep, is perfect for cutting wood. You can cut 1x2s and even smaller stock, all the way up to 1x4s. Fits right in there tight, nice shoulder to hold against, so you get a nice steady cut, doesn't move around. And even as large as a 2x4 with a circular saw. So it's not only for hand sawing, but also for using a portable circular saw. And the bucket doubles as a place to store hand tools and even the scraps.
This week we're knee-deep in a bathroom remodel, and because it's my master bathroom we're working on, it's kind of a big deal. At least it is to my wife Sharon, and to me of course. She's been busy selecting exactly the right materials for the room, while I've been trying to keep it all on schedule and on budget. We finally reached the point where finished surfaces are going in, and the tile is one of the first ones. We've started in the shower because it will be inaccessible once the floor is laid. Layout is so crucial in this small space with these large tiles, and progress is very slow because each tile is individually coated with thin set before installation, and most of what goes on the wall has to be cut on a diagonal first. But I have to say, I really like the tile color Sharon settled on, especially compared to the bright red waterproofing it's covering up in the shower. The floor goes down more quickly because more full tiles can be used, but there are still some awkward cuts to be made before it's complete. All of the 20-inch porcelain tiles have been installed, and obviously the tile man doesn't want us inside, so that all of the tiles can completely dry, and then he'll be able to go back in and do all of his grouting. Now we use the same tile as we used in the shower. We just used them diagonally in the shower and here, just a straight lay. We'll also be getting in real soon and installing the accent wall behind where the tub will be positioned. That'll add just a great splash of color in the bathroom. But before those tiles can go up, we have to build the ledge that will cap off that accent wall. Later it'll be covered in granite, but for now we just need to install the wood framing so the glass mosaic tiles can be applied to the drywall beneath it. While these mosaic tiles are going up on the wall, a different mosaic tile is being laid on the shower floor. It's a more organic pattern that looks like smooth river stones. When the mosaics are complete, it's finally time for the cabinets to start going in. For the bathroom vanity, Sharon selected several Marillac cabinets with a finish that matches the wood ceiling above them. They are being arranged so that the counters will sit at 2 different heights. This breaks up the long run of countertop and also creates the knee space that Sharon wants for putting on makeup. Meanwhile, the electricians are also here to trim out all of the fixtures. That means more decisions for us, like how far from the ceiling to hang the chandelier.
52 being the bottom? Yeah. Okay.
Over in the closet, the lighting is a little less ornate, but very functional. Mark is installing another set of cabinets in here. Now these will help organize the new closet space, so it's both functional and attractive. A lot of little odds and ends, a lot of different materials that we have to pick up right at the last minute. We have the electricians working on the 4 wall sconces that Sharon picked out along here. They ought to be really nice. Tomorrow, the granite comes in. So we're gonna have 3 pieces of granite there. Then we'll also have granite, the same that'll match here, as well as the seat right in there. Matter of fact, they're testing all of the electrical right now. We have our timer on for our exhaust fan, and this thing is so quiet you can't even hear it right now. We almost need a little light to let us know that it's on. So that should be cool. Then the granite going right along here, and this goes in just 2 days from now, and all of the plumbing fixtures will be complete in about 2 days. So we've got a lot of little odds and ends, a few pieces of hardware that we have to secure so that they can go in, and we're getting really close.
You know, if you're in the middle of a bathroom renovation or you're just thinking about changing out your toilet for a new one, look no further than right here. This is the Delta Corriente elongated toilet, and there are a couple of good features about this that I want to highlight for you. First of all, it's got what they call chair height, and chair height means that the industry standard used to be 14 inches, but chair height actually takes it up 17 inches, which is what the typical height of your chair is. So this is perfect if you're going to age in place, because they say chair height is a lot safer getting down and getting back up. Now, another feature that I like about this is that right here where the tank meets the bowl, a lot of times you get a lot of leakage, and also where the supply line comes out of the tank. Well, Delta has come up with a smart fit connection so that the tank into the bowl gets a nice tight fit, and they've also factory installed the supply line so it eliminates leaks there. Another thing I like about this is it's got the Smart Sense Water Sense certification so that you save water and money over time, and who doesn't like to do that?
My master bathroom renovation is in the home stretch now. Things are really getting busy. With all of the cabinets in place, the countertops can be installed. Beneath the granite, we've installed these cool new rectangular under-mounted sinks from Lenovo. The white sink and the bright finish of the new Moen faucets really contrast nicely with the granite counters, so we have some relief from all of the beiges and browns. The big chore for the plumber is setting the freestanding tub. The base of this one from Victoria & Albert will conceal the drain in the floor. The spout and faucets will be wall mounted. For our newly constructed toilet closet, we picked a new high-tech toilet from Toto. It ionizes the water in the bowl so that it stays cleaner longer, and it even has a heated seat. We've been waiting for this renovation for a long time. So long, in fact, that Sharon can't wait to start moving in. Before the carpet even goes down in the closet, she started moving in her shoes. When I see this stuff going down, I can't help but think of that old sea foam green carpet it replaced. Before the dust even settles, Sharon is in the bath cleaning up and getting ready to finish moving in.
This turned out so much better than I thought. You know, I was debating whether to keep a tub because we don't use it that much, and I just felt like we needed to have one, and this one just really looks nice in the room, and I really think that I'll probably use it, probably more than that jetted tub that we used to have. Just, I don't know, it just really makes the room.
Once the shower walls are clean, she's treating them with a new solution from Wet and Forget that will prevent mold and mildew from forming on them. Once she's ready to start decorating, our daughter Chelsea drops by to help her out.
Oh, I think I want that on that corner.
This one?
Uh-huh. What about these? Don't they look great?
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, this needs to go. I think I'll put that over here in this corner.
This?
The candle. What do you think? You think that's too much to have both of these in here? I just like it so much, and it seems to have the right colors.
As long as you have room for all your stuff.
Yeah,
That's probably
it
good.
works.
I like that.
Yeah, center that on that ledge.
Okay.
I think that'll be good.
Where to?
Yeah, kind of like that, and then put the ball.
Does Dad know you're decorating his side?
Well, he probably will get rid of it after a while because he likes his space.
Likes it to be clean.
Uh-huh, but I think that looks
Let's
good.
go. It just sits there?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
What in the world ever made me think this would be my bathroom too?
Oh, that's cute.
Aww.
But I'll use this a lot. I need to get a really nice makeup mirror. I had them
Yeah.
drill a hole so that I
Is
can
there
get
an
a lot.
outlet?
Yeah, I made the electrician put an outlet.
Oh.
So that way I can have a lighted one.
Okay.
And I think that'll be really
That'll
nice.
be nice. You have the window above too.
So what do you think about these? I think they're really cute. Do you think I should cut that thing off? Or do you think it looks okay? Well, of course we
think you
need to
could.
center it. But
Oh, excuse me.
Even our dog Ricky is getting moved in before I do.
What? Look at Ricky enjoying the closet.
Chelsea, look at my shoes. Look
Oh
at
my
shoes.
gosh, you really do have a lot of shoes, Mom.
Aren't they great? Look,
Now
I
you
found
can
these. I
see all
found
of
these this morning.
Oh no.
I don't think I've ever worn them. Now I can see them all, and look, there's more.
Those are yours too.
Yeah.
You're terrible.
I know, I am.
This is so nice. You can see all of them at once.
I know.
And they have room to breathe.
And look at your daddy's little area
His
with
tiny
his
little shoes.
But he's got a lot of shoes for a guy.
Yeah.
I can see I better get busy before I lose what's left of the closet. Okay, you've already moved in here, huh?
I moved in. I moved your shoes in and some of your stuff.
I know why you moved those shoes in, to see how much more space you're gonna. This is all mine, right?
Now, I would kind of like half of it, really. Because
I don't wanna
look, you
mix.
have shelves and drawers.
I don't want to
and
mix.
I don't.
I don't want to mix shoes. What if I accidentally put on some of your pumps? That wouldn't work, would it?
No.
Well, I got more space here than I thought. What's this?
Well, that's not going on
That's going on your side.
That's not going on my side.
Let me put it right here on your side. You got a lot of extra
That's a
room.
man tool.
Still got to get rid of some of these things. Jim asked, is it okay to have a bath exhaust fan vent into my attic? No, it's never a good idea to have any exhaust fan in your home dump all that hot, moist air in your attic. It can cause you a lot of problems with mold and mildew forming on the underside of your rafters and decking, as well as getting into your insulation. Several different ways you can move that hot air to the outside. One is to route it over to a soffit vent and attach it to the back of the soffit vent, but this can work against your exhaust fan because that's actually an air intake, so not as good as other methods. Another method, a little bit better, is if you have a gable style roof and a gable vent on one end of the house, you can attach this to the back of a gable vent. But the absolute best way to get that hot, moist air out of your house is to route it straight up through the roof and put a roof cap on it. Even better, instead of using this flexible type pipe, use a smooth metal pipe to route it through the roof. My bathroom renovation has taken a little longer than planned because of a few surprises along the way, but now it's finally complete. And I'll have to say, it's a vast improvement on the old bathroom. Now, the old green carpet just had to go, and what it didn't cover, the massive tub and tub skirt did. The shower had a few issues, even if it hadn't been too small, and our closets simply weren't getting the job done anymore. The new bath, though smaller in size, actually feels a lot larger and more comfortable. The addition of the window above the vanity gives the room a new open feeling, and the tub and accent wall opposite makes you feel very relaxed without even getting wet. We got a much more finished look and a little extra space in the shower and the closet, even if I only get to use a small part of it. So Sharon, can you believe this is the same space that we had for 22 years?
It's beautiful.
A lot different than the old green carpet we
I'm
had.
not going to miss that green carpet.
And what about the closet you got now? Huh? Is that big enough?
I can see all my shoes. It's wonderful.
Well, 7 weeks of work. What was your favorite part of the whole bathroom?
This.
You like
I mean,
it,
this is,
didn't it?
I love the granite. I think the granite, I'm just so pleased with it.
Yeah, it really turned out well. Everything did. And what about all the decisions? You had to make a ton of decisions.
I really like doing that.
Really?
Oh yeah, I had a good time. I just didn't like the pressure of having to do it by a certain amount of time.
Right,
So.
yeah. Well, that's the only way to keep it on schedule. And,
Yeah.
and this was a big project for us, meant a lot to us. Hope you were able to see a few ideas that you could use at your house. And we'll be doing a lot of other bathroom renovations in the year ahead. From one happy wife here to me, Danny Lipford. We'll see you next week here on Today's Homeowner. I forgot about that.
Here's his,
Oh, there he
here's
goes.
his carpenter underwear.
You're in so much trouble.
Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Today's Homeowner. And don't forget to comment, like, and hit the bell icon so that we can notify you when new videos are posted.
And don't go anywhere. Click around and continue the home improving fun.